We'll see about that.
Hey, you!
All right, you win. What do you want?
You've got a problem.
Yeah, that's right. You are my problem, filthy magician. Just go away, otherwise I'll skin you alive.
A difficult case. Nothing to be had there. Where?
Tell me what you...
What?
Tell...
What?
Tell...
What are you doing here in the wilderness?
I couldn't take it anymore on Sekob's farm. Sekob threw one hissy fit after another. In the end, one couldn't talk to him at all. All he would do was yell. I must get away from here. But I don't know where to turn. Interested in a little deal?
I'll get you out of here. Come away to the monastery. You'll be welcome there.
I'll never forget what you did for me. I'll pay you, of course. You go first. We'll follow.
Hey!
May Ino.
It's really not my problem.
You don't have to ask me that.
I'll find my own way from here. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. Please accept this modest gift as a reward.
Justice would prevail in the end.
Who told you that?
Do you really believe that?
As if I don't have enough problems.
I agree with you completely. Hey! Hey! I've come to get that ominous dragon egg potion.
Yes, I've just finished it. I haven't tested it, and I accept no responsibility. Do you hear?
Give it here already.
All right. Hopefully the stuff won't make your head explode.
Hey, you! I tried out your dragon egg brew. Great stuff.
Very interesting. I absolutely must carry on my research.
Could you make me more of it?
Better if we try the whole thing again in a few weeks. Otherwise, you'll probably grow horns.
That's the first I've heard of it. Hey!
I agree with you.
How's it going?
Quite well, but I still have these miserable headaches, although they've gotten better since I'm no longer in the Valley of Mines. I'll stay here, then you'll know where to find me if you need me.
I'm gonna leave Corinus. Would you like to join me?
The further I get from the Valley of Mines, the better. When do we go?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Go to the harbor then. I'll meet you there later.
On my way.
Can't go on like this forever.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
We got him in the end. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Say you didn't know that.
It's a bad business.
I don't believe this is going to
anymore. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Forever. As if I didn't have enough problems.
I think they listened to me. They didn't get that from me. Hey, you!
We see you, worm. You cannot escape us.
Stop it at once!
Don't you try that again. You're possessed. Go to the monastery and have them heal you. I'm beyond help. Go away. Alarm!
Really didn't deserve that.
Alarm!
There've been all kinds
I'll
of
get you yet.
Be a problem.
I don't know why
Did you pick that up?
That'll only cause more trouble.
Will it ever change?
I can't believe that.
that was obvious.
Show me your...
For that is the will of Innos.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
I'm no better off myself. You mustn't believe everything you hear.
That's nothing.
Hey, you!
So why won't they listen to me?
What's your task?
My assignment is simple. I'm supposed to make sure that the orcs stay away more than 30 feet from the gate. If they try to break through the portcullis, I sound the alarm. That's all.
What would one have to do to open the main gate?
For heaven's sake! Why would you want to know that?
Well, I'm worried about the safety of the castle.
So am I, all the time, believe me. And since I am such a faithful guardian, Garand has finally entrusted the key to the gate room to me. That's a great responsibility. I shall guard it well. I had to swear that to Garand. Yes. Just imagine someone coming and simply pulling the lever to open the gate, and that rusty old steel grating getting jammed. Nobody could close the gate then. I mustn't think about what would happen next. It's a good thing no one knows that I have the key.
Did you pick that up then?
That's nothing. Let's wait and see what happens.
That was quite obvious.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Nothing amazes me.
Hey! I found Sengrath.
Really? Where is he?
He's dead. Here's his crossbow. He had it with him.
He must have gotten his crossbow back. But then the orcs seem to have slain him after all. Damn fool. I knew it. We're all going to die.
Do you really believe that?
Where did you
Really
pick
didn't
that
deserve
up?
that.
I could have told you that.
I've heard a thing or two.
Do you really think?
less monster around.
Alarm!
Traitor! I know for certain that it was you who opened the gate. You'll pay for that.
The gate to the castle in the Valley of Mines is open and jammed. There's nothing to keep the orcs from storming the castle now. The paladins in the castle have suffered some heavy losses against the orcs. It won't be long now, I guess, before the paladins from the city advance to the Valley of Mines to get their boys out of the castle.
That's pleasant news. So now there's nothing to prevent me from escaping from this accursed region.
Now will you help me get to the island?
Oh yeah, you wanted to go to an island. I'll make you a suggestion. You pay me 2,500 gold coins, and I'll captain your ship. For that, I'll also teach you strength and dexterity wherever you want to go.
That's an awful lot of gold.
Well, good help is expensive. You don't have any other choice. You won't find anyone else in this area to captain your ship. So pay the money and don't make any trouble. See? That wasn't so hard.
Is it really true?
Yeah,
May
I feel
Inos
sorry for the poor guy.
Do you really believe that?
I always act in the name of Inos.
The thing with Zardas's tower has resolved itself.
So, what was going on? No, wait. I do not even want to know. If you still want Jorgen, then go ahead and take him on your journey. May Enos protect you.
I can tell you even more about those possessed.
Speak, brother.
I've got even more books of the Seekers for you.
Many have been found already, but I do not think we have all of them. Take this. It is a gift from the monastery which will help you when you face evil.
So it says in the scriptures.
Will it ever change? Hey, you! Would you want to leave this island?
More than anything. What have you got in mind?
I found out where the leader of the dragons is hiding. He's on an island, not far from here. I intend to get rid of him for good.
Sounds like a blast. If you can use me, I'm in. Couldn't you use a teacher for dexterity or combat with one-handed weapons on your journey?
Really? How interesting.
I knew I could rely on you. We're all going to meet at the ship.
A man of action. That's what I like. See you later.
And he works over there too.
Everybody knows by now.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Letty's tipping.
These are bad times.
I never would have thought.
That's not what my husband thinks.
He'd better shut.
Wouldn't you like to go back to sea?
I'd give my right arm if only they'd hire me on a big schooner just one more time. But for an old sea dog like me, that's not easy, my lad. Anyway, who would take care of the lighthouse then?
I need your experience as a sailor.
Shiver me timbers. What are you planning to do, matey? You're not fixing to board the King's War Galley, are you?
Who knows?
That would be something. Ah, well. But I can't give up me lighthouse just like that. What shall we do about that?
What if I brought you someone to take care of your lighthouse in the meantime?
Not a bad idea, matey. And I know just the person. Harad the blacksmith has an apprentice called Brian. I've talked to him many times before. I'd like to entrust my lighthouse to him. I think he'd be just the person for that. Go talk to him. Maybe we're lucky and the lad will help us out. Just stay away from me with that magic.
You don't say.
I heard that you're interested in Jack's old lighthouse. Jack is considering going back to sea, but his lighthouse would be unguarded then.
But it should be clear to Jack that I'll make a smithy out of his lighthouse when he isn't there.
Is that a problem?
Not to me. I won't get Harrod's smithy anyway. I put that thought right out of my head. Agreed. We'll meet at Jack's.
Wouldn't be so sure. That's all just gossip.
The orcs have stormed the castle in the Valley of Mines.
By Enos, what exactly happened there?
Somehow the gate must have opened.
Somehow? How is that possible? There must have been a traitor in the castle.
Nothing amazes me.
What are you waiting for?
Now that the castle has been stormed, we need even more provisions. But that will not delay our departure for long.
Tell me that isn't true. Nothing amazes me. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I can't take it.
Brian will take care of your lighthouse from now on.
I had hoped you would say that. Do you still need me?
Be my captain.
I've sailed the 7 seas, my lad, but never before have I been captain of a ship.
I know nothing about navigation. You're going to have to do that.
I shall give it my best. So, show me your ship and your crew. Do you know then where you're headed? I mean, do you have a nautical chart?
Wait for me at the harbor. Don't worry about the rest.
If you say so.
So, what do you say?
Lordy, what a mess! Jack won't recognize the place when I'm done with it.
I'd heard that you were looking for people for your ship.
And?
I'm in.
Why would I take you along?
Quite simply because you need me. Well, I was a lieutenant with the Royal Navy. I've served as a Marine on the King Robar and the Pride of Mirtana. In the Battle of the Eastern Archipelago, I single-handedly sent 24 orcs back to Beliar's realm. Unfortunately, there were too few of us after our flagship sank, and we were forced to retreat.
Why are you here then?
The fleet is routed, and the payroll coffers are empty. After my discharge, I wound up stranded in this dump, and I'm looking for a new berth.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Well, what can you do?
I'm trained for boarding and close combat. Plus, I'm a passable shot with the ship's cannon. I bet there's a thing or two that I can teach you on the trip.
What are you asking?
What can I ask? I'd be glad to get away from here. I help you and you take me along. A hand for a bunk.
The journey may be perilous.
I'm used to danger. When you're out there, every day is dangerous. The next storm could be your death, and the monsters of the deep could swallow your ship whole. And I don't need to mention the orcish galleys, do I?
That was obvious.
Believe me, there's nothing I'm afraid of. A sailor who's afraid is already dead.
I never knew that.
I can always use good people.
Sure thing.
He'd better shut.
See you on the ship.
Listen to the rock.
Who says things like
That's an open secret.
As if I didn't have enough really to do.
Hey, can you tell me what you are doing here?
Do you really think?
You should have known.
I need the ship, so I will take it.
You cannot do that. The ore transport.
The ore in the Valley of Mines is not enough to satisfy the king. I was there. There's nothing more to be had there. Hagen's mission is a farce. The real threat has its roots on an offshore island not far from here. I shall sail there and put an end to it. Either you join me, or I'll have to do away with you. It's your choice.
Sounds as though I have no choice.
Correct.
Well, all right. I shall join you, but only under one condition. When we have finished this business, you will turn the ship back over to me. Understood?
I can live with that.
Then do what you must do. I shall wait here for you.
Let's wait and see
As if
what
I don't have enough problems.
Right, old man. Let us set sail.
Everything's ship-shape. Show me your nautical chart, then. Some trip this is turning out to be. I hope we'll get there in one piece. Do you really have everything you need? We're not going to sail back just because you're missing something. If you're sure that you've got everything, go to the captain's quarters and hit the sack. You're going to need it.
Those are all just rumors.
Is there anything you need to tell me?
That strange guy who calls himself Mario makes me uneasy.
You have to feel sorry.
He has an evil aura. Watch your back, my friend.
This is going to change.
Hey,
Those are all just rumors.
just like in the old days.
You said it. I'm curious to see whether you'll pull it off this time.
What?
To save your butt before all hell breaks loose around you again.
I hardly know what to believe.
What advice can you give me?
It's a great honor that you should ask me of all people for advice. Only one thing has been on my mind the whole time. Did you bring the Eye of Innos?
Of course.
Sorry, I'm asking such stupid questions. I'm a bit nervous.
Who told you that?
Got a few potions to spare?
While supplies last.
He didn't get that from me.
There have been all kinds of rumors. Anything's possible.
Wait a minute.
You mustn't believe.
Everything shipshape?
Up to now. Remember, I want to see some
I
action.
heard about this before.
Those are all just
Can't go on like this forever.
I'm staying out of it.
Hey, you! How's it going?
like this
Well,
forever.
this grotto sure is spooky.
Tell me that isn't true.
That's
Here we
totally
are.
obvious.
This island is not as far away from Carinus as I thought. I didn't know about it. But now, of course, a few things are becoming clear to me. I had always asked myself how the orcs could keep their supplies coming so fast. With this outpost, that's a piece of cake. On your way to the interior of the island, you are probably going to encounter a trap or two. If you think you are stuck at some point, come to me. Maybe my experience can help you.
Totally obvious.
It had to happen sooner or later.
I need your advice.
Come see me again when you have a problem which my experience can solve.
He wants to know.
I don't know why he gets so worked
Why
up.
haven't I heard about this before?
Nobody ever asks me.
Hey, you! What weapons can you sell me?
Only the best. You know that.
Are you doing all right?
The smithy on the ship is a little on the rusty side. It's the sea salt that does it. It may be a little difficult to produce anything decent here, but apart from that...
I wouldn't have done that.
Hey, you! Teach me your abilities.
I shall do what is in my power.
Can you sell me something?
What do you need then?
Hey, you! What job will you take over?
Someone has to watch the ship. I'll stay here and make sure that it's still around when you come back.
How's my ship?
Don't worry, I've got everything under control.
Hey, you!
I hope you know what you're doing, matey.
It won't be long now.
Keep your head on your shoulders and come back in one piece.
Everything all right?
Don't treat me like an idiot. Do what must be done and then surrender the ship to me.
Train me and we'll be able to leave here faster.
I seem to have no other choice.
How are you?
The headaches have become unbearable since we've been here on the island. Damn it. This finally has to end.
Here's your chance to prove your fighting abilities.
Slowly. Everything in its time.
That's just what I'd expect from you.
Just wait.
Here's your chance.
Slowly. Just...
Nothing there.
You came to challenge the Master, but you must get past me first.
Stay, human. All of my senses tell me that the murderer of my own flesh and blood stands before me.
Really? Who are you calling a murderer, you hellspawn?
You have my brother Feomather on your conscience, and you will pay for that.
Stop making so much noise. Let's get down to business.
You have come far, little human, but you will never leave these halls alive.
this far, but you cannot get past me.
Come closer. So, my friend, now show me what you've got.
And what do you mean by that?
Quite simple. The Master has had more than enough of you. I should have killed you sooner. But my friends and I will correct that mistake, here and now.
You came in order to challenge me and my work. You are doomed to fail. No one has ever succeeded in getting past my crypt. Turn back, for you too shall never reach the secret halls of Yggdrath. he is. There he is.
So you slimy worm, you have indeed dared to come before the gate of the Master.
Are you the one pulling the strings here?
I am the guardian of the halls of Irdorath, the mightiest source of Beliar's power on earth. The divine strength of the Master flows through my hands. Only one word from me and you will fall into eternal madness.
I see. Guess I'll have to rid myself of another middleman. Who's your master?
He is a wanderer between the worlds. His divine wisdom enlightens us. He is the chosen of Beliar, who will free the kingdom from the wretched followers of Innos. He brings death to all who doubt his splendor.
Sounds familiar? What's hidden behind that huge portal over there?
My lord's chambers remain inaccessible to you. I shall give you no opportunity to open the gate.
Just how many more of your kind will I have to kill?
We are many. You have no idea how numerous are those who await this time of freedom. Cries of lamentation will flood across the land when we go out into the world, to free the world of the barbarians who call themselves the Guardians of the Fire. Our gathering here in the temple will not last long.
Yes. You used to be a follower of the Sleeper.
That is the distant past. The Master has opened our eyes. No one can stop us now. The Master has shown us the only possible way to deal with you unbelievers.
Enough of this drivel. I shall destroy you. Your sight will fade, and your spirit will vanish into the darkness.
Without the soul summoning amulet, I'd have a serious problem now. Kadar. Open.
So now you've managed to find me. I've waited all too long for your arrival.
Come on, stop pretending you planned it that way.
Ha 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 ha! What do you know of my intentions? Have I not sent you the Seekers to lure you onto my trail? Have I not left the signs of my existence so clearly that you absolutely could not miss me? Were not the possessed of your kind reason enough for you to seek after the secret driving force? As much as you twist and turn, You cannot dispute all of that. There is only one thing that was not predetermined. You have destroyed one of my servants. He was chosen to bear the claw. As I see, you now bear it. For this outrage, you will die.
Who are you?
You still have to ask that? Search within yourself, you fool. You know who I am. I bear no name, just as you bear no name. I am given the divine power from my Creator, just as you bear the power of your God in you. My fate is in the destruction of the world, just as the preaching of the faith of Enos is your purpose, Magician of Fire. Do you not feel the bond that ties us together? Yes, you know who I am.
No, that cannot be. Zardus always said...
Zardus is weak and no threat to me. You alone are worthy of facing me. So it is written. The time has come to accept your fate.
Why are you here?
The divinity bestowed upon me will inspire me to drown the world in a river of violence. Only when the last fortress of the righteous has fallen shall I rest.
On whose behalf are you leading your minions to war against humankind?
My master is the Lord of Night. You know him. You can hear his call. My armies will rise from the ground in his name and shroud the world in darkness.
Enough said. I shall chase you back under the rock from whence you crept, you monster.
You're not yet ready to defeat me. Only one brief moment, and I shall have reached my goal. Do you really believe you can injure me with the claw? Your bones will serve me to let the ill winds of death blow across the world.
Hey! It's all over. Now we can get out of here.
Now will you look at this? I've never seen such a construction all my life. How on earth did you manage to get past that thing?
I was lucky, I suppose.
If you say so.
What are you going to do now?
That's a good question. I think I'll go back to Corinus first. There's no more Thieves' Guild there. That opens up some interesting possibilities. Or maybe I'll simply take over Bromo's business. There's always money in that. Honest money. Go to the captain now, and let's get out of here.
Does this book, Almanac of the Possessed, ring a bell?
Pyrokar is the expert on this type of book. Sorry, I know too little to be able to say anything intelligent about that.
Do you have experience with dragon eggs?
No, not really. I have heard that a clever alchemist once managed to brew a powerful potion from it, but please don't ask me for the recipe. I have no idea.
All right, that's it. The temple is now deprived of its power.
How do you always pull it off,
Damned if I know.
Are we ever gonna get any peace? We've certainly deserved it.
What will you do now?
I'm thinking about founding my own academy and preaching our faith. But it could turn out otherwise. I've never regretted becoming a magician of fire. How do you feel about it?
I'm not so sure.
Dry as always. Hey man, you just saved the world. Isn't that reason to rejoice?
Maybe.
Come on, my friend. I think the first thing you need now is 40 winks. You should go straight to the captain and tell him to weigh anchor.
You were right. Mario has betrayed us.
Yes. I may not be too perceptive otherwise, but this case was clear to me. Be a bit more careful about choosing your companions in the future.
We won't be here much longer.
It's like my headaches just blew away. How did you do that?
I have destroyed the enemy.
Must have been something very powerful. So what was it exactly?
An undead dragon. Your former friends from the swamp camp gave me a pretty hard time.
Yes. Faith can move mountains. That's how it's always been. Unfortunately, they served the wrong god. I'll need some time before I can really get over all this. Hopefully nothing like that will ever happen again. There isn't as much swamp weed in the world as I'd like to smoke right now.
Hey, you! You pulled through.
Can we finally get out of here?
Yep, the enemy has been defeated.
Then let's not waste any more time. Go to the captain and tell him to weigh anchor.
I hope there aren't any more of you renegade sect members.
Anything is possible. The Seekers were very thorough, though. Even I almost became enslaved by them. Who knows?
What will you do next?
Maybe I'll retire to the country and become a farmer. I'm tired of fighting.
For Innos.
Hey, you! We can be on our way now. The enemy's dead.
Very good. Then tell the captain to weigh anchor. May our paths cross again someday after this adventure.
Traitor, so I've found you at last. Of all the soulless bastards I've met in my life, you're the worst by far. You are a disgrace to our order. I ought to just kill you on the spot.
Stop. I beg you. They have put a spell on me. I would never have betrayed the monastery of my own free will. You have no idea what I've been through in the last few days. They put this voice in my head. I couldn't defend myself against it. The Orcish colonel questioned me for days. He beat me constantly. Spare me. I'm not guilty. You must believe me.
Give me just one reason why I should believe you.
Let me live. I can also give you information that will help you to get out of here again. You have to listen to me.
Tell me what you know then.
Yes, of course. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Under one condition. You have to get me off this accursed island. Do you hear?
All right, follow me. I'll take you to the ship.
Thank you. You won't regret it.
Send those beasts to Kingdom Come!
You stayed with the ship?
Sure I did. Just imagine what we'd do if it weren't there anymore. There's nothing left here for us. Tell the captain to clear the ship.
Hey!
I've got a dragon egg here.
Well?
Well, I thought...
I know what you're thinking. Forget it. Keep the thing. I don't want it.
We've done all we needed to do.
I'm glad to hear that. I've just had about enough of this old smithy. I need to plant my feet on solid ground once more.
Here we are.
An impressive ship you have there. You truly are a great general.
Stop babbling. Just tell me what I want to know.
Ah, of course. Where should I begin?
What about that Orcish colonel?
He took away my last spark of hope of ever seeing my homeland again. Since I came here, he has been questioning me about the strategic placement of the paladins in Corinus. Of course, I couldn't tell him much about that. How could I, damn it? I'm a novice of the fire.
The Orcish colonel is dead.
Dead? Inos be praised. I shall never forget his hideous face.
What other monsters are haunting this island?
During the day, you often see the lizard people walking towards the coast. They usually carry very large eggs with them. I didn't catch a lot of this in my cell, but I think they're getting ready to leave the island.
How can I get to the interior of the island?
There is a secret passage in the Orcish colonel's throne room. They dragged me there every time he wanted to question me. I saw it there. One of the shamans started a mechanism by pulling on the torches that hang on the walls of the hall. I think he first pulled on the left torch and then the right, but I can't remember it exactly. In the rear area, a secret passage suddenly opened that led deep into the mountain. Where this passage ends, I don't know.
I've heard enough. Go find a place on my ship. I've still got a job to do.
May the power of Inos go with you. I shall pray for you.
Wait a minute. Tired?
Please, let me live.
Hey, you! Hey! I've got an almanac of the possessed here.
I think it would be best if I take it to Pyrakar in the monastery, if we get away from here again.
I did it.
I know. I can feel it. You have dealt a blow to Beliar, which will keep him busy for some time. But bear in mind that this was only an episode in the eternal battle between good and evil. Evil always finds a way to enter this world. The war will never end. Only Adonis stands between the warring gods in order to preserve the balance.
He should have helped me instead.
But he did. Of that, you can be certain. Tell the captain that he should weigh anchor as soon as possible. A momentary peace may be deceptive.
I have found the traitor, Pedro.
Then bring him here to the ship. We shall hand him over to the legal authorities of Corinus.
Hey!
Anything's possible.
That's no secret.
Tired?
I'm completely done in.
Go hit the sack. We'll soon be at sea again.
Thank you. I already thought I'd fall right off this bench. Good night.
Own opinion about that. Nobody ever asks me.
That's exactly what I said.
Can't rely on that. It can't go on like this forever.
I found Pedro.
What? Where? Here on the island? Damn, but he's absolutely unbelievable. I really had no idea he was such a tough bastard. I've got a bone to pick with him before too long.
Do you really think?
Can't rely on that. All we can do is wait.
As if I don't have enough problems.
All kinds of rumors.
Don't say you didn't know that.
What are you doing down here?
If this hell breaks loose over us one more time, I'll get the ship out of here. With or without you, you hear?
None of this nonsense. I'll handle this.
Make haste then.
Wait a minute.
If this hell breaks...
None of this...
Make haste.
I did it. I eliminated the enemy.
I had hoped that everything would turn out well, but I must admit that during those last few hours, I haven't been so sure. Can we finally set sail again now? And the humans slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
Zardos! What exactly happened in the Temple of Irdarath?
With the help of Innos, you have defeated the Avatar of Evil, and I have taken its power unto myself. Since I left the Circle of Fire, this alone has been my goal. What was denied to me in the Temple of the Sleeper has now finally come to pass. Beliar has chosen me.
Cast off!
So, you obey the God of Darkness now?
No, I do not obey Beliar any more than you obey Innos. Not even the gods know what fate has in store for us. And I am only just beginning to grasp what options are open to me. But one thing is certain. We shall meet again.
We're overloaded. We have to toss some of the gold overboard.
Get your hands off the gold.
Listen, it would be really better if we...
I don't want to hear any more about it.
I've heard the war with the orcs is going badly.
And?
We probably won't be able to spend all the gold anywhere.
The gold stays on board.
What good is the gold if we capsize in the tiniest storm?
But I don't see a storm.
Not yet.
Relax. Everything will turn out all right.